Hey everybody, it's Marty the JavaScript Party. It is July 25th, 7:55 p.m. It's in the evening. It's bedtime soon. But before I go to bed, I wanted to do this little demo of ThreeJS with these where it um, kind of toggles back and forth between um, a triangle and a square. It's pretty interesting to me because what happens is the group is being rotated, but the group sometimes has the square mesh and sometimes it has the triangle mesh. So it's like this, right? So basically we figure out what the difference in time is, elapsed seconds. Elapsed seconds is the start time minus the current time. So we take that, and I think these are in, it's the time divided by 1,000. So I think these are in seconds, right? And then it's saying take the current number of seconds and do this to it. Now, really, what we want to do is, I guess we probably actually this is probably a mistake because I think what's happening, it's probably doing it more than one time. Let's double check that. Console.log square mesh. And then console.log. But actually, I think this I think prevents it from running every time. Actually, so this might only be happening once a second. I'm pretty sure now that I look at this code that it only happens once. It only does this toggling once per second, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Um, but I would give it about a 85% confidence that that it's only happening once a second. Yeah, see, it's not happening like over and over again. So yeah, I think it's happening once per second. It's toggling back and forth. So that is good. Okay, so I have not already committed this. What is, it looks like we have two files changed. And for some strange reason, well, it's showing two here, but I don't know what the two are because it only shows one. Oh no, there it is. Okay, for some reason GitLens was covering it. So yeah, basically we created two meshes, a square mesh and a triangle mesh. And then we modified the constructor of our viz animation class to accept the group and the two meshes. So I think what I would rather do though is create a meshes. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do in the next one. I won't do that for this one. But what I think would be good is if I actually put these in an array and then in the array we can um, we can um, we can then iterate over the array. So this over here in this class, I think what we could do is that we could turn this logic over here to this logic where it says, hey, if it's zero, do this. If it's one, we could have it do the remainder be the number of items in the number of meshes that we pass it. So if instead of passing in two meshes, a square mesh and a triangle mesh, we could have passed in an array of meshes. And then basically we could have said, hey, if the remainder is zero, then get the first one, add the meshes in zero, and if it's one, then add meshes in one. And then what would be nice is then this logic doesn't have to be like this. It can just be like get the remainder and add the mesh based on whatever is at the index of the remainder, right? So like if this was the length here, then and let's say the length was 3, then the remainder could be 0 because it could be divisible by 3. It could be 1, right? So 3, 4 divided by 3 has a remainder of 1, or it could have 2, right? So 5 divided by 3 is a remainder of 1. And then 6 is divisible by 3, so it would go back to 0. Um, and then we could add these as much as we want. We could just add, we could have 100 of them, and it could just be swapping between them. Um, Now, I feel like that some point we'll probably also want to make that configurable, like how often it happens. And that's going to get a little bit more complicated, right? So we'll have to say, like, oh, I want this to happen 1 time per second, or 2 times per second, or 3 times per second. So that'll add a little bit more complexity in here. But that is that. I think it's pretty awesome. Like I said, the next thing, I'll probably turn that into an array, and then I'll have like a intermediate one that is like from there to there, and so that we can get the animation effect. I think that's what we want. But anyway, so that's it. Happy coding, everybody. A wonderful day. Bye.